Well, folks, today we're coming at you to talk just a little bit about finding your way out of darkness and into the light when you're trying to get through depression. You know what I mean? And I'd say that the first part is just to acknowledge the pain, isn't it? And admit that you have something going on for yourself and you're struggling and judging yourself a lot.
Yeah, it's to say, look, I don't feel good. This is not right. I shouldn't feel like this, so I shouldn't.
100%, yeah. And you have to have to reach out early and tell someone who you trust.
Yeah, look, tell a family member, tell a colleague, tell a friend.
Yeah, or a professional.
Yeah, ring the Samaritans.
And you have to talk to people about how you feel. It's very, very important that you don't hold these things to yourself. And yeah, you have to start to take tiny steps.
Yeah, like start off with a bit of self-care, mental health walk.
But as well, like, just focus on the next hour rather than trying to fix your whole life in one day, because we all have a tendency to do that. We start thinking about what we want to change about ourselves and in our life before we know what we're 10 years ahead in our life, and we get nothing done. Do you know what I mean?
You can't worry about 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road, because you don't know what's going to be going on then.
But you have to focus on the basics.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Focus on the
here
basics
and now.
And prioritise your drinking water, eating the right stuff every day, and getting a few minutes of sunlight, getting out into the gym, little things that make you feel good instead of kind of sitting in the shit, basically. Do you know that way?
Yeah, because look, if you just sit and wallow in the shit, it's only going to keep getting worse.
And sometimes I feel like you have to change your environment. Like if you're sitting in the house and you feel shit, move your body, get up, walk out of the environment that you're sitting in, because sometimes it's as simple as that. It's them little changes that can make such a big difference.
You could be sitting there having a bad day and you go for a walk, spend half an hour to an hour walk. When you go home, your mood's completely changed. Whatever was annoying you in the house before, it's probably gone.
It's happened to me loads of times.
Yeah,
it seriously has. I only said to you in the gym there the other day, I said, I feel so much better because I hadn't gone about a week.
Yeah.
And it literally just lifted so much off my head, you know what I mean? And, but like just limiting the negative inputs, like turning off the news, bad news all the time, and limiting your time on social media to protect your mind from stuff that's kind of coming at you while you're sitting in a place of what should be a place of peace for you, like, do you know that way?
Yeah, look, your home is your palace and it should always be that way, you know. I do agree with turning off the news and all the social media, taking breaks.
But as well, I'm going to say is, if you're someone like me, and probably like you as well, you can have a lot of dark thoughts during the day about yourself as a person, how you feel you look, or how you come across. And my thing to you is, I'd say, challenge them dark thoughts and remind yourself that feelings are temporary, and your mind it lies to you every single day, and like you are not your thoughts. It's as simple as that.
You've got to ask yourself when them thoughts come up. Like when you go, oh, nobody likes me, this, that, or the other, or whatever your thoughts are, you have to say to yourself, well, are these facts? So if you had them thoughts and you rang me or you rang one of the other crew, you know, Jaffa or any of the boys, and you asked them like, oh, do you think I'm an asshole?
But that's what they tell you.
But if you rang them and said, am I an asshole? What would they tell you?
They tell you you're an asshole.
But would they mean it? They
wouldn't.
They tell you you're full of shit.
They would. But look, at the end of the day, the only person you should be talking to about your mental health is, like, fair enough, talk to your friends, but you have to accept professional help. I've been there, Amber's been there, and there's absolutely no shame in it, no matter what age you are.
Look.
But especially if you're young and you feel like you're going through a lot and you have nowhere to turn to, there's always a responsible adult that you can go to, be it a teacher, be a therapist or a doctor. There is always someone there. You don't sit with that by yourself whatsoever.
Yeah, and look, as you say, there's no shame in asking for professional help, so there's not. In fact, I kind of think it shows a bit of strength. It definitely shows it definitely shows strength of character, because you want to improve, you want to do that, you want to be there for yourself. And look, you're going to be the only person who's going to be there. And if you don't ask for help, you'll never get it.
But like even asking for that help, you have to learn to celebrate the micro wins. Like when you go and ask for help, you have basically advocated for yourself and you've gone to someone and you've took that first step. That is something to be immensely fucking proud of.
Yeah, 100%.
Because it's not easy. It's
No.
absolutely not easy.
And it is, let's just say it's the small wins. Like I've done a class before where a lady, Ruth, very lovely woman, right? One of the things that she discussed was these are self-esteem and stuff, but that's that one. Was a doctor who done research and he said that exact same thing, a psychologist. You have to celebrate
But
the small wins.
why don't you have these people in schools? Like
I know.
very young.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Teach people that they have kind of autonomy over their mind if you tune into it, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
anyways, getting back to it. The final thing is you have to learn to hold on to hope at every corner. I've been through a lot of things in my life that could have broke me as a person, but I never give up because I always had that bit of hope that someday things were going to get better and that someday I might be able to go and say something or do something to help somebody else, someone who might be in my position or whatever position it is. But hope is a powerful thing. It's a very powerful thing. But if you don't stop and add a bit of fuel to that fire of hope, it won't stop lighting. Do you know, you can hope until the fucking cows come home. But unless you start to put into action, like going and talking to your doctor, or talking to your friend, or going to the gym, or doing little things that will help you every day, well, hope will only get you so far, you know what I mean?
Yeah, look, you always have to have hope because there's always light at the end of the tunnel. I've been in some dark places in my life, especially in recent years with everything I had going on. And yeah, look, if I didn't have hope, I definitely would not be here today. So
Absolutely, and even like the two of us now starting off a new little venture on this podcast, it just goes to show you can go from being ready to say goodbye to the people you love to being prepared to say hello to the world and everybody who doesn't know you, mightn't like you or whatever it is, but we're at a stage where we just don't care because we hold on to hope that we're doing something bigger, much bigger than ourselves.
Yeah.
So that's our advice for you today. Hold on to hope and never be afraid to ask for help. So get up,
get out.
and get after it.
100%.
Sometimes I feel like saying, Lord,